1,000 Shiny Media video. Can't believe it. Hooray! Back for one time only is Miss Katie Lee. Do you remember when it all started, Katie?
Yes, I do, yes.
What was your favourite?
Probably the one we did about the festival gadgets, because it was very silly.
Yes, there was rolling about intents, wasn't there?
Yes, and for some reason both of us kept doing that as well, and it came to us naturally in an alarming way.
So there's been a lot, hasn't there? My favourites were all the ones on the roof where you couldn't hear a thing we were saying.
Oh, those two.
Yay, Shiny Media. So here you go, here is our look, our glimpse into the future. Another 1,000 videos on.
Hi, this is Dan for Tech Digest and Shiny, and I'm here today with the Canon Ixus 12000. It's the latest in the 360-degree lens cameras. It's got a 0 to infinity Steve Jobs lens. It has resolves at around 3.4 terapixels, which is rather disappointing for a compact. It has, though, the Adobe Self-Photoshop function, so it gets your images in perfect shape before you've even printed them out, if indeed you still print. Of course, there is the WiMAX compatibility, so you can wirelessly take your photos straight to wherever you need. Now, the only problem I really had with this camera was the projection preview, which I think you'll all agree is a little bit unrealistic. Who could believe that? Now, one of my favourite things though about this is in fact the X-ray mode, which is absolutely fantastic, especially given it's got times 2000 optical zoom. I think there's one we'll all enjoy. It's available for 6,000 squidaroons, and of course it is carbon negative, so every photograph you take will actually improve the environment.
Greetings, this is Lucy for Shiny, and what an exciting day it is today. Me and the girls and the guys have been having fun with this all afternoon in the pod. It is the Royal Gauntlet by Turbo model. Now, rewind back 200 years ago, this was just your average sex toy, you know, had a little remote, blah blah, boring. Fast forward 200 years, and this thing right here is just amazing. You activate it like this, turn it on, and I can scroll through a menu and choose from a variety of rather tasty looking men and ladies. When I pick the one I want, he becomes my reality and I get to have my wicked way with him. So let's have a look. Really easy to scroll, as you can see. I'm scrolling with my fingers, and when I found the one I want, here he is. He doesn't do anything until you tell him to, which is probably the way we like it, isn't it, ladies? You can have innocent or guilty pleasure. It's up to you. Now, to give a little demonstration, touch my bum. See? Does exactly what you want. And when you've had enough, just click a button and away he goes. Okay, so how exciting was that? Are you practically hanging off your seats? Do you now want the Royal Gauntlet by Turbo model? I think you do. If you want to get your own, you need to fly on over to Virtual Fantasy World. I believe it costs about 300 squidaroons, so that's not too bad, nice and cheap for the ultimate sexual utopia. Won't fill the emotional void, but it will definitely fill the sexual one.
Hi, this is Zara for Shiny, and today I'm here with the Xbox 3600. It's a big upgrade from the other model. We've got about a 2 terabyte hard disk drive, and as well as that we've got added taste, touch and smell sensations. I'm going to show you the interaction with the latest Halo 30 using my multi-sensor helmet connector. Now I'm going to go inside the game, so let's see how the visuals are, because we're still working on the helmet cam. Just adjusting it, so I've got a nice 360 degree of vision, and I'm just going to go into the game now. Okay, I've just landed inside the game, and as you can see, the graphics are absolutely superb. As I touch different things, I can really feel an impression and an in-depth on my hands, which I really like. As you can see, my arsenal's brilliant. If I just tap my side here, it brings up a whole array of weaponry which I can choose from. And when I fire them at people, I get a really good blast and really nice sound. There's even a recoil, which is a little bit strange. I wouldn't like to think how I look while I'm in my house actually moving around, but while I'm here, it's absolutely beautiful. You can see all the attention to detail I've got. Like we touch this thing, it actually leaves a sticky residue on my hand, and as I walk cycle on, I can feel the different terrain really affecting my progress. I have to say, as the game goes, this is the most advanced one I've ever seen. I have to say, I'm very impressed with Halo 30. Using the Xbox 3600 definitely is a really good user interface. When I'm killing people and slaying foes and calling up my friends so I can mutilate them, it really feels lifelike. And I have to say, the added extra of pain on impact makes it a really good user's experience. I'm not quite sure it'll work as well for kiddie games, like, you know, we've now got Cooking Mama number 98. But if you're looking for multiplayer shootouts, got to say, Halo 30 Xbox 3600, absolutely brilliant.
Hello, this is Susie for Shiny and Tech Digest, and I'm here with the iPhone 5000. Now this is the one that's been quite controversial. People have had their names on the waiting list for this one for 18 months now, and this is the one that's only going to the firstborn of each family, so it is really quite a big thing for Apple. They have made it a big deal. However, they've ironed out lots of the glitches from the 4000. We now have full speed HSDPA and UPA, so it's almost like a real phone. You can upload and download at proper speeds. There's also a much better camera. There's 5 megapixels in this camera, which is more than we've ever seen on an iPhone before. And you know what? Finally, we can picture message. You can send them, you can receive them. It's only taken Apple 228 years to sort that out, but we're there. And the other good news is battery life. You can get 1.5 days out of this baby, and that's with average use. So there you have it. It's the Apple iPhone 5000. It's a far better version than what we've seen before, and yeah, I kind of like it. Be well.